Pisces, all I can say about your reading is that you have massive change coming up in October. Now before I go on, my other channel, Brothers of the Sword Productions, has another video out, and it's about the Oak Island Money Pit, and I'm explaining it. If you're interested, the link is down below in the description box. Now, as I was saying, a number of your cards are saying change, massive change. The other signs that I've read for October are more of our comfort zone, personal comfort zones, finding themselves, finding new directions. One was a spiritual zone, but here for you, it's just complete change. The rune that you received is Urus, and this signifies a wild ox. It's wild energy that needs to be contained, directed, controlled. This has that warrior spirit connected to it. And as well, it's connected to sacrifices. This domestic ox then became a sacrificial animal as well. This has that idea of quid pro quo. Something for something. You have to give something up to receive something new. There's going to be a lot of changing tides coming up because the first overall energy card that you receive for this reading is the Tower. But let's go over and look at the Minchiati card because you received Scorpio. This is from the deck that I put together. And Scorpio is intensity. It's about the underworld. Rebirth, death, rebirth. The phoenix rising out of the ashes. And the very last card that you received in the future was death. It's from the beginning of this reading to the end. I think during this eclipse season, a lot of people just sat back. There were so many delays, so many obstacles, so many things that were throwing you under the bus that no decisions were made. A lot of people just resigned themselves. And then again with this eclipse season that went by, usually it's a month after that things will appear, or a year after. And here for you, it looks like there's going to be a month after all these eclipses that things are going to change. These were necessary changes though, and that's connecting the Tower card with the Death card. The Death card comes when it's needed, not wanted. And maybe you held off a lot of times when you should have made some decisions and changed, and you didn't. This kind of reminds me of a surfer. You know, he rides the wave when it's really high. And then, you know, it wanes and he goes into shore. But you know, when people start a business and they make a bunch of money, a lot of times they don't want to give up when the wave wanes. It's saying here that there is going to be some changing tides and new challenges that you have to accept. Now the Tower card has the Hierophant with it. This is about beliefs, truth, seeking the unknowns. There's some esoteric secrets that have to be revealed. And evidently the upheaval of the Tower card is going to assist with this. But the Tower card is a neutral card. It's just saying that there's going to be changes of circumstances. And with the Hierophant next to it, it's going to be changes of beliefs. Maybe you're going to go more into a spiritual realm or psychological, philosophical realms. Pisces can be about intuition, the spiritual, and imagination. And sometimes you have to climb out of this imagination and get back to earth. Because you have quite a few Pentacle cards, earth cards in your future. Now this can also mean increased financial, maybe promotions and job. But all this is screaming change, challenge, and connection. Finding a union with us, a unity. This has to do also with relationships and either finding enrichment of some sort or maybe stifling a relationship. Maybe the truth that comes out with the Hierophant is going to cause this tower to collapse. And a lot of times we think, oh, it's a bummer, but you know, it really is sometimes a blessing in disguise. The Hierophant can be giving you a blessing. And at the same time, he can be giving you a warning as well. Now the cards on the left, for what you know, you received the Fool and the Eight of Wands. Oh yeah, it's time for some new beginnings. The Fool wants to discover some more things. Maybe you're going to be walking through some more review of your spiritual beliefs in life and how it connects with the earthly self and the earthly realm that maybe you've been ignoring lately. Whatever it is with the Eight of Wands next to it, it's saying that there's going to be some sudden changes, some messages coming in as well. This is a big message card. It's a card about movement too and action. There's a lot of action cards here. You've got Urus, the wild ox. You got the Tower. You have Scorpio for the intensity of it. It's bringing that up a notch. Now you have the Fool. He's embarking on a new journey in his life, self-discovery. And here you have the Eight of Wands. It's just a complete motion card. Eight is a card about cosmic karma. Marrying the intangible with the tangible, marrying the earthly with the celestial, bringing this all together. There's going to be some cultural changes too. The Hierophant has something to do with rites of passage and rituals involved in it, and connecting with others that are like-minded. Now the cards in the center for what is or can be yours, you receive the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Now you're getting into the emotion part of it. Oh yeah, the Knight of Cups is about departures, arrivals, reunions, opportunities, optimism. He's offering a cup of opportunity for some more pleasant emotions in your life. Peaceful ones. Placid. This guy's a lover, not a fighter, even though he's a knight. You have to understand that the object of war is peace. And here you have the Nine of Cups, the Wish card, along with the Knight of Cups. This is a card about fulfillment, satisfaction, doing the work that was required to acquire that, doing the work emotionally within yourself to find peace. Now the cards for your awareness or self-awareness are two twos. You've got the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Two decision cards. The Two of Pentacles is saying you've been juggling around with some ideas and you just haven't settled on any. You're looking for partnership, looking for connections, but I don't think you've really found what you've been looking for. And the Two of Swords is bringing in difficult decisions, some type of dilemmas that make it difficult to make a decision. If I do this, therefore that will happen. And a lot of times people are looking for one size fits all so everybody can have a win-win situation. But life doesn't work that way. We all can't win. And hopefully we all can't lose. Two is a card about unity. And I think it's people that are seeking unity within themselves now to find union with the people outside in their surrounding world. Trying to manifest these relationships with unity to union. Now you have all those pentacle cards in the future. Your first one is the Page. He's the one that reminds you that you should know what you're doing. He researches everything. Doesn't take risk factors into account. He wants to know everything about what he's doing and where he's going. He's the most intelligent in a way of the Pages. Even though the Page of Swords can be, there's a bittersweet aspect to the Page of Swords that the Page of Pentacles doesn't have. Because he's earthly, he's grounded. He wants you to be grounded too in the decisions that you make. And stop juggling the decisions over there with the Two of Pentacles. You're in a journey now with the Fool. Things are going to be moving fast. And here you have a Three of Pentacles card. This is the Architect card. The number 3 is about creation. Two forces creating a third force. Really, it's time to start building some things. And then the next card is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a card about talent, abilities, projects, acquiring new projects in your life and working really hard towards them. Then you have the Temperance card. Yeah, it's saying that you have to temper your relationships, your behavior. You have all these intense cards: Urus, wild energy, Scorpio, intensity, the Tower. changes of circumstances. You have the Fool card going on a new journey. You have the Eight of Wands over there hurling through the air saying movement. Decision cards. You have to sit back, reflect, review, release, and resolve. And then you have the Death card. Yeah, you're on that Fool's journey for rebirth. You just have to make sure that you get rid of things that are no longer serving you anymore. The Death card seeks closure. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.